They got me, guys. I didn't see it coming. This whole time, I thought I was here with you guys in the community. The shirt's on. It's official. I salute everybody. Gotta get everybody in F's in chat to represent this moment where Arshee embarks on his new journey. So go and have an interview with Wrel. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have an interview with the lead designer of Rogue Planet, and I'm here to basically showcase this individual. We're going to keep it very short and simple. No more pushing the buttons. Keep it focused. We have this gentleman waiting. Thank you guys all in chat and Visca hanging out. It's time to begin. Let's go ahead and get this party started. You guys know the rest of the story. Here comes the one and only Wrel. Here we go.
You had me concerned for you.
Oh my God, guys!
I didn't know you could be so sad with such an outgoing, exuberant individual. It's ridiculous.
I just wanted them to know, like, hey, there's a chance that this could happen. But anyways, I wore this shirt thinking that Wrel's gonna wear this shirt this time, but no, he changes the shirt, and I'm like, oh, you little. And so we're here getting other guys. We're gonna go ahead and basically tell you the current rules and systems that happen here. If you guys want to ever know how this interview question got started, it is in our Discord. There is a Discord location here by typing that command in. If you guys want to know all the commands in our Twitch chat, that's how you type in all the different titles that you guys can take advantage of. Guys, thank you guys so much for basically your patience. Lead designer Wrel is here tonight. We're going to start with our first question that got the highest votes. We don't have enough time to get all the questions in, so we're going to go and do a quick 3-minute burst round. He's going to read the question, and then he's going to answer it. I'm going to keep him on track. We're going to switch it to the next question, even if Wrel could not answer completely. Thank you all for your patience. Thank you guys for stopping by. Let's go ahead and now begin. Question.
Hey, do you want to tell everybody how you gathered your questions?
Oh,
or gathered these questions?
Yes. So basically, the way I gathered these questions, guys, was very simple. I do an @everyone on my Discord. I do an @everyone on my Twitter account. So make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Discord if you want to get involved in the community in Planetside 2 and ArsheeTV's community. Again, if you don't follow me on Discord, when I do an @everyone and I tell you guys, hey, you have 24 hours as an outfit to think of a question, I'm closing it exactly at 24 hours. Guys, I literally spent over 12 hours fixing all the overlays, getting your questions, working together with each and every outfit to make sure you guys change your questions so that way it's legible enough and respectful and positive. So again, don't make me work too much. And at the same time, you guys are all amazing. So again, follow me on ArsheeTV. I'm not going to go to your Discords anymore. I'm going to focus only on my Discord. So again, if you're not on my Discord, you will not get the chance to basically answer these questions. All these people above have gotten the ability to come in, and then we have the ability to vote for it. You'll see right now 57 for Charlotte Platt from Millennium Marines, from Miller, and he is the Terran Republic representative for his outfit. And Wrel is now going to begin his questioning. Begins now.
All right. So, do you want to announce the names, or you want me to do it?
Announcing the name for Charlotte Platt is right there. I just basically put it in the middle.
Okay, cool. So, Charlotte Platt from Millennium Marines, is there any possibility that your dev team, for your dev team to play on live servers once a month, like playing a full squad or so? First, it could be done like some events, so players could gain extra experience for killing devs, and second, it could help your team find out some of the problems you cannot see while playing solo. So, not all of us actively play, but many of the Planetside 2 developers do. I probably play the most. Kemo probably plays. Nowadays probably about the same. But as far as squad play, we all kind of do our own thing. Organizing as a dev team would be realistically disruptive to everything that we're doing. I think that, so my personal opinion is that everybody should be trying to play the game on their own. And of course, you play with squads or you play with outfits and that sort of thing. But having this, we did in the past on the old team, it was a nightmare. It was really bad. I didn't last too long.
Awesome.
Anyway, that's a depressing question.
So here, I want to rephrase that
answer.
question because you have about a minute. And so my question would be, would you be interested in playing with streamers? So that way you're part of the community. That way we can grab one developer to play with a streamer, get us to get a chance to see you. And of course, when we're Twitch partner, we can actually do double face cam so people get a chance to see that. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think that what they're looking for is like having all the devs play, or just like a team of devs. And yeah, that's to me unrealistic. But having playing with streamers, like that's something that is possible. Again, it's like on personal time though, so it's like me doing this with you on the weekend right now.
Thank you so much.
People would have to be willing to. Yeah.
We're gonna go to the next question now. We're gonna go with BRTD Daywalker outfit. BRTD Better Than Dead. Server Miller. That's a European server, Terran Republic. Go ahead.
Any plans for adding companies? Multiple platoons are able to band together to facilitate outfits with multiple platoons working as a team, or multiple outfits working together. Outfit, multiple. Yeah. So alliances, or I'm sorry, companies is an idea that's been around for a long time, and I don't have a good answer for this. So any plans? No, not currently, but it's not out of the question. It depends on how important it is to have like a continent-wide organization. Actually, I think in our last interview, somebody had mentioned having waypoints show up, like the platoon waypoint of the platoon leaders, kind of visible to everyone, and that seemed like a good solution to help facilitate coordination across the entirety of the faction, on a continent. So it's something to think about. Certainly not a priority, but these ideas are all good.
Awesome. So if we have basically 2 platoons, 3 platoons, we can at least see the platoon leader, so we know at least where platoon leader positioned at. If we're on the second platoon, and then waypoints of that platoon leader, so that way it showcases to only platoon leaders those waypoints. It doesn't confuse the rest of the squads. Only platoon leaders know different colors for the other faction alliances. Is that?
Yeah, we'd have to figure out exactly how we'd want to do it. Like it could look completely different, or it could be like that only like people within an alliance, if that's something that we ended up doing, could see them, that sort of thing.
Very cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Next question, we're gonna go with we're going lightning rounds, guys. This is incredible.
Yes, please, lightning rounds.
Oh no, this is a pushing a button question. Looks like it. DIG. Ladies and gentlemen, Maelstrom 26 asked for push the button. We're gonna do a quick outfit. DIG, Dignity of War, Server Miller, Faction, the Vanu Sovereignty. Question, use the push of the button, Arshee, you little. Hail to the glorious Papa Vanu. And their question, go ahead, Wrel.
Many large outfits like ours need more leadership level tools in order to help us manage our membership and platoons. We'd like to know if the below quality life suggestions are possible to be mentioned to the wider dev team. 1, inactive members prune button to remove everyone from an outfit who has been offline for more than 2 or 3 months. 2, a new map layer, which is visible to everyone in an outfit. We already have the platoon level map, should hopefully be simple enough to open that to an outfit level. This will help with multiple. Okay, so similar concepts. And so for number 1, the I don't want to say like you reap what you sow sort of thing, but if you're like pulling in that many members, it's probably an issue. But that's not to say that we shouldn't have this tool too, to prune people. I think that's a good idea. Don't know what it would take at the moment to get something like that done, but it's worth thinking about. A new map layer, which is visible to everybody in the outfit. We already have. Okay, so I think this kind of strikes on the question that we just answered with organizing multiple groups of players across at a larger level, whether that's within the outfit or for faction wide. So again, these are good ideas, just no priority on it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. We're gonna go to the next question. Here we go. Let's reset the timer. All right. So this is from Who, and also B-Way, Canadian Pride 120, outfit name B-Way Bushido Way, server Emerald, faction Vanu Sovereignty, and their question.
Is it ever in the books to look into the mouse acceleration, dead zones, and smoothing vehicle controls? Currently, joystick dead zone and joystick sensitivity seem to contribute to the sensitivity even when enabled joystick excuse me, setting is unchecked. A lot of people have issues with flying simply because the acceleration curve is so wonky. So I was wondering if it was ever going to be fixed or reworked. This is something that I've seen come up a couple of times, and what would be helpful for me is if there were videos demonstrating exactly what happens, and like the differences that you're noticing, because this sort of topic is just, it's way too nebulous to address from a question like this. So I would say that like right now we're not looking into it, but if you give us like a good some really concise like comparisons, I guess.
So
To like how,
I have some examples. So this is
okay.
from the flight team. I'm gonna make an entire. I'm gonna say you live right now, and I have a minute and 45. I know Wrel needs to speak.
Sure.
Hashtag Wrel speak.
There
So
you go.
a lot of the pilots are telling me when you move your mouse just for a micro inch, the ESF does not move. And then when you basically want it to stop, you have to move it a little bit further, so which basically prevents the calibration of your ESF. And some vehicles have that issue. And so we understand that tanks basically need to reduce the speed for having basically a long distance, so you can't run around and basically snipe anyone. But the ESF's beginning control with the mouse needs it equalized with the mouse movement, so that way we're not moving it. I don't even know how much centimeters or inches or basically we're talking about here, but that's the issue.
Okay, are you talking about like up and down?
We're talking about just
Or
raw and then basically up and down. Both of it basically is an issue, but I'm going to ask them
okay.
to basically be clear, concise. I'll come back to you when I have more information. I'll let them
Okay.
basically direct it to you.
Yeah, that'd
I'm
be a
not
good
the expert
idea.
here. Yeah. So then, okay, thank you guys so much. We're going to go next question. That was from Who and BWay. All right, let's go to next question. This is from Wolken1. RE4. The outfit is the Reapers. Cobalt is their server from Emerald. The faction is a new conglomerate in their question.
Are there plans to increase the quality of life for open platoon large? Man, this is a very common question. Addition for you, Arshee. That's for you.
Oh, I didn't know that. Arshee, leading tends to be tiresome, especially public platoons, where the devs enjoy a session with outfits that have specialized in this field to experience the impact and its problems firsthand. I think it's similar to my
Right.
outfit spotlights. Would you be interested, Wrel, in having an opportunity to do an outfit spotlight with me? And that way the two of us can basically watch their outfit run around and have fun, and have Wolk and Wand or have outfit leaders sit down with you and talk about what they actually deal with in a game, if you're interested in having that personalized moment similar to that. And the timer just went off. Yes or no?
Maybe.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah. As far as the first question, though, it's something that we had addressed before, kind of, sort of.
Awesome. And it plans to increase the quality of life. Okay, so you said yes? Any plans to increase the quality of life? You're saying yes, yeah, right?
No, there's no
plans at the moment. Perfect. Let's
Right.
make sure.
Yeah.
No plans at this moment, but are interested in the future.
Yeah.
Perfect. I just want to make sure it's not like a direct no, that there's a maybe.
No, these are, yeah, they're
these are-
good problems to bring up.
Thank you. Awesome. Next question. T, Toxic Zerg servers, Billy, aka Interlude. Just kidding. Server, Cobalt, it's Emerald. Cobalt is a European server. Faction, Vaughn of Sovereignty, their question.
Performance was really good for a few months after DX11. Good frame rates and frame times and frame rates. Sadly, it's been going downhill rapidly ever since last year's Halloween update. Performance seems like a huge issue to us. This is an FPS game. Lots of new and returning players. So we'll be turned away if it's bad. Okay. Is there any work being done on this front? So, yes, there's always so this stuff happens in the background. Like we mention it here and there in patch notes, that like certain fixes for like crashing or the performance related fixes have made their way, but it's like we have to, like, the problems tend to arise because of whatever reason, and then we have to hammer them back down. So yes, and if you do have a list of actions and bases and that sort of thing, yeah, that would help me. So feel free to send any of that information our way.
All right. How would you like to basically have that information sent to you? Via my Discord and my directness to you, or do you want it basically directed to you on Twitter, forum post? How would you like it?
I think forum posts are good. We all read Reddit. Well, I shouldn't say all, but we read Reddit quite often. I certainly do because I'm addicted to it. But if you want to message me on Discord as well, that's completely fine.
Awesome. So
or the bugs forum on the Planetside 2 Discord is useful as well.
Awesome. So basically, T Billy, you got permission to basically direct message to Wrel. I'm going to give you guys a little example of what happened on Twitter earlier. Every single time Wrel posts, everybody thinks it's okay to just ask questions, and I'm just warning you right now, it's not cool to do that because that means you don't give a about the actual individual. Listen to the messages that's happening on there. So he's giving permission to Billy, not the entire world. Billy, you have the opportunity to go and summarize this and give it directly to Wrel in Discord. Thank you, guys, for being respectful and positive as always. You will get your opportunity to have that as well, and I'll help you like always. You know how much I love you guys. Thanks. Next question. Aries Company. Outfit. Aries Company. I already said that. Chef Cut is the actual questionnaire. Good to see you, buddy. Server, Miller, Europe. Faction, Terran Republic. Their question.
Okay. Let's see. What are your thoughts on the following idea regarding a more extended use of Desolation for more people? Using a specific terminal in Sanctuary to create an event with date and time, unlock Desolation, send invite to other outfits. I'm going to stop it right here because this is something that has that we have talked about. It's something that Luke Sigmund, for example, he's the development director, has wanted for a long time. So these sorts of things aren't out of the question. What we need to do before then is just make sure that the system as a whole works and make sure that everything is fun to play on and that sort of thing. But yeah, the outfit versus outfit like matches are something that we have talked about. There's no plans for it, but we do want to get more use out of Desolation.
Awesome.
But to continue the question, when 2 outfits have accepted, Desolation will open for 3 outfits in date and time. Yada yada yada.
Do you understand the situation?
Yeah, I mean that's basically it.
Okay, so I want to just clarify this. I just want to hear if you, from my point of view, we go to Sanctuary. There's a little terminal. I press E, I submit, and I put a password on it, and then that means I get 2 other outfits come out. They basically type in the password. We link up on a Friday at 4 p.m. to do a Sanctuary direct Desolation fight. That is not part of the Outfit Wars designed by RPG. It just gives us an opportunity to practice with 3 other outfits with our 48, similar to Outfit Spotlights with me. Would that be possible?
Something like that would be possible. Yes.
Perfect. It's not in the works. Would be possible. Are you interested in that?
Yeah. No, like I said, it's something that we have talked about. There is an interest in doing it, just no timeline. It's kind of like really low on the priority list in the scheme of things, but probably would bump up in priority if Desolation comes out of its alpha, its testing cycles, and then starts to be a kind of a more real thing.
How can we convince you that this is something we want, like now, like as soon as it's over? Like this is something that will basically hug your leg and beg you for it.
Convince me that there are tens of thousands of players who are interested in participating commonly or like often, and somehow don't also ruin the sandbox because this is all they want to participate in.
Okay.
So there's limitations, right? So something that we have to observe, and I'm just going to go off a tangent for a little bit, is we have to make sure that the sandbox is maintained so that there's always people in it, and that's why Outfit Wars are so kind of structured down right now, because we just want to we don't want to kind of betray that, because a lot of people associate with Planetside 2 with the sandbox sort of feel, and like we all know what open continents feel like when there's less than like max population, and it isn't great. It kind of doesn't reflect Planetside 2. So we have to find a balance, and for this idea in particular, this is more of a want. This is not a need to have, and there's a lot of need to haves currently that exist in the game, like fundamental things like new player tutorial, or spawn system revamp, or just better guidance and objectives, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Time. Next question. There we go. This is from Derp Company, Dr. Quack. Derp. Here we go. We got the server Emerald, their faction, the Spandex Vanu. All right, their question.
Yeah, are there any plans for adding additional alert types back into the game to give us more objective variety and goals? So alert types is something that we've, for the time being, have walked away from, and I think that the way that they make it back into the game is more like world events, like in Warhammer Online or Guild Wars, that sort of thing, where it's localized and you kind of go into that area and there's something cool going on. The So yeah, maybe. The thing with alerts in the past is that the participation is really high to start, and then once the novelty wears off, so does the participation. The only alert that's been consistently participated in nonstop is like the end of continent alert, and that's the one that we're just going to emphasize right now because it was a big outfit related update with escalation, and everybody's kind of playing to win at that point. So it's like the safest bet for us. Yeah. So
Awesome.
that's what I got.
Thank you very much. No, you're doing fantastic. We're doing fantastic on time, by the way. We got Mercenaries, Warbird TD, and the server is Connery. Faction is the Terran Republic. Their question.
Now that outfit-focused improvements have been successful, is it possible to have some quality of life improvements to the platoon windows, such as player resource counter, dead players, last played class, or the ability to swap between squads? So when there's a lot of asks for this sort of thing, but I think one of the problems that we tend to struggle with is the amount of information that we're conveying to the player and doing so in an organized way. Like we fitting fire teams in, for example, was a big ask that was, hi Mayan, thank you for the raid. That's been asked for a number of times over the years, and it's difficult to find the space for. So what we need, I think, is to kind of rethink how we convey some of this information and just like the place that it lives on the screen, and then we can look into making things more complicated. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So then basically overall assessment that I'm hearing basically is they want more outfit improvements. Are you thinking about adding that again in the next updates or so? Are you allowed to even say that?
No, we're not focused on that right now.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys heard it live on stream. Oh crap. Don't do that. Because then I push the button. Then it just leads all downhill. All right. It's like, no, Archie. No. It's like 666 Devil Dogs. Nebbles. We're going to call her Dark Nebbles. Server, Connery, Faction, the new conglomerate. Their question.
Dearest Wrel, would you perchance know of any plans to visually update the old weapon models? We desire to see more individuality and uniqueness in the older models. We'd really like to do that at some point someday. I think if that were to happen, it's always hard to make the argument because it's not you can't make money directly from it, is what it comes down to. And then there's also people who are like attached to the old models too. So you have to find some middle ground. I think that a lot of what we've kind of been doing with the newer models is maybe more like a style that we should kind of move toward. And it's not difficult to do. It just takes more time. So
I have a question.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say there's no plans, but it is something that I think we should do like in little bits and pieces at the very least, kind of throughout the years.
Awesome. I have a question to make sure you guys still can make money. When you guys actually add new items to future guns and attachments, can you basically add them to the old guns so that way they can get beefier if they add that additional implant that makes your gun turn into like a skin, like things like that? You can get skins for guns that basically like beast it out. That way people can put it under the guns and just explode the guns previously.
So attachment-wise, it becomes like a balance concern at that point. Some guns are defined by the attachments that they have on them, but as far as skins go, so this is kind of serendipitous, but we do not have the ability to do skins in the traditional sense in Planetside 2. We get to do entirely new guns. Like they're an entirely new item, they have an entirely new directive, and it's like serendipitous in that this has been a more desirable path of revenue for us as well. So
damn, so you can't take advantage of what the other games are doing. That sucks.
Right. But I think that it's better like this.
Is it?
I think so, because like when we put in a new gun, right? Even if that gun is a new, like it's just a shiny version of an old gun, it's attached to a new directive. So the people who are hardcore are using that weapon, and then they get to kind of they have a goal now with that old weapon. So it's not just like a flavor piece, like wearing a different camo or a set of armor. And it's been, I think over the years, it has been kind of one of these really serendipitous, positive decisions.
Okay.
Or I guess not a decision at that point, but yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, we're gonna go next question because I was just gonna pass time. All right, so GOTR, Robo, CP, F1, outfit, the Ghost of the Revolution, server, Emerald, faction, the Vonu Sovereignty.
Hey, Robo. Is there a plan to lock Anvil out, access to outfit squad or platoon use only? Currently, any friendly can steal the Anvil if they get to the crate first. So the intent of the system is not only to support just yourself, right, but to also support like people elsewhere. So if you wanted to drop a Sunderer so that people could help take a base elsewhere, you could potentially do that. It might make like people don't use it that way. They just don't. But that was the intent behind it. So a way that you can get around this is just by dropping it in a place where you are like waiting for it. It's I don't think it's super difficult to make sure that this crate doesn't get nabbed. I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's certainly something we could do. I somehow think that it'll cause more bugs than it'll solve, but it would be really cool. For example, with some of the ideas that people had earlier about like coordinating platoons, across the faction, that sort of thing. If you were willing to kind of help your friends out by sending a Sunderer their way and that sort of thing.
Well said.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and squad platoon. Okay, so I have another adjustment of that question, but I think somebody else asked that question. We'll keep going. Here we go. TLFT Dingbata. Outfit, The Lost Frontier. Server, Connery. Faction, the Terran Republic. And their question.
Our outfit is really looking forward to experimenting with the Colossus just to see how capable it is and how hard it'll be to fight. One of the biggest questions, though, that we're hoping you can clarify is what your guys' thoughts on renaming it to the Mega Flash 2 Better Strike Fear. That's okay. Yeah, no. Next question. Why did this one get upvoted? Stop.
That's half our entire comedy division. That's what the Planetside is all about. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. They came in expecting results to help out, to bring the comedy side. You should have seen their outfit spotlight. I literally died more than the enemy could even find me. Like, we would just implode the moment our center just disappeared. It was hilarious. TLFT is the number one. The number one. TKP. KDR, team killing death ratio. I can't even do it, man. My brain just does not go through that. Yeah, they have the highest team kill death ratio, and they also are the world's first Bastion fleet carrier destruction as a team kill. Unbelievable coordination.
I want to know how you pulled that off, because you're technically not supposed to be able to do that. So please feel free to send a bug report my way.
No, so they want that. Keep that. They have to keep it. You would be nerfing TLFT if you did that.
As soon as other people figure it out, like, that's just going to be a thing that happens. Like, let us help you. Help us help you.
I didn't think of that. We're going to go next question. Give me 1 second.
Oh, is it orbitals? Okay, well, there you go.
Ewok, can you cut this out of the film? Thanks, let me get a
they're
chance.
saying orbitals.
Yeah.
That's not what it looked like on the video. I saw that video this morning.
Yeah. All right, next question. We're going to go with the boys. The boys are back in town. Zealous, server, Cobalt, faction, Vonu Sovereignty, and their question.
Any update on the in-game voice comm bug? Yeah, so actually Andy Seitz did a whole thread on this yesterday, I believe, and you can check that out. Let's see. So we are currently working on it, but it is very difficult to track down. So any additional information is important. Obviously, this is a really important bug for us to solve. But yeah, it's really elusive, and yeah, it really sucks. I don't know what else to say about it. We have started focusing on it again. Like, we've taken a couple of swings at it in the past, and those speculative fixes have made their way into the updates, and it has not helped. So we're still looking into it.
Fantastic. My next question would be, are you is this your job? Like, is this what you do? Like, is this what you're part of? Like, is there someone else that basically manages the in-game voice bug?
So this specifically would be on a programmer, not a designer, because there's a lot of like probably I guess maybe not. If I say engine level, it's probably not the right verbiage, but it has something to do with the way that that we're sorting people into channels. Most likely, it's just my guess. Again, I'm not a programmer. I have to remind myself of that quite often. But
Just
yeah.
so my question would be right now, Alan Lepidus environment in the lead, and then you got Carto level lead. So are they considered programmers?
No.
Oh, damn.
No, those are designers. So Carto is like myself. He has a lot of the same capabilities as I do. Alan is an artist. So not a designer, but he can do some design related things with the art side of it. And then so you have Chris Farrar, he's our technical director. Garrett Brush is a programmer who is signed on recently, and there's a couple other programmers as well. So
welcome,
those are
by
the
the way,
people
Garrett.
who,
Welcome to Rogue Planet Games, and also this
super
community
excited to
basically
have him
welcomes you guys. Everybody, let's welcome the new individual, Garrett, guys in chat. Honestly, well done. I mean, thanks for coming or being here, whatever you're at. Probably at home. All right, this next place. There we go. Next question from Alpha. This is an individual who has done Bastion Smash, also contributed to an epic video that it was on the Splash launcher. Super humble guy. He loves basically pandas and is a panda if you didn't meet him in real life. Super fluffy. I really gave him a big hug and it just fits all over my arm. Love the man. Cobalt, Emerald server he plays on. He's a great player as well. Faction, everything. That means if you basically hire him, give him enough bamboo, he'll be on your team. Faction question.
Let's see. What are your plans for the support content creators? 2 examples. Are we going to see more collections, potential spotlights, etc.? Are the tools given to the content creators specifically in regards to the observer camera and client-side commands going to be improved or expanded on? So there are no plans for the observer camera to change, but it has changed a little bit. And this is just like stuff that I was doing kind of in my off time. Like now you can see people from further away. Still want to make that work with vehicles like nameplates and that sort of thing. Ideally, it would be given some upgrades, but it is not easy to do that, and it is of questionable value in like the scheme of things, because people are creating like amazing videos right now. So it's hard to say that. And you know what? We used to create amazing videos back in the day without it too. So content creation, or the tools for content creation, has gotten a lot better over time. And we have done these initiatives like to give out more observer cameras to people. And that's kind of one of the things that we're doing to support content creators. There is a contest that I should probably promote. Entries are happening now and going through the end of May.
I wonder where we can find it.
So if you go to the Planetside 2 main page, there's an article there for you. I should probably find a link for it and throw it in chat. But
it's also on the launcher too, guys. If you guys open up Planetside 2, you'll see it right on the main launcher. And so, guys, these guys are doing fantastic work. How do you get on the launcher? Does it like Wrel? Do you just like have it right now on your phone? You just like take a picture and put it on the main launcher?
You're setting me up for this question because we talked about it a couple of days ago. No, I don't want to go into it because I don't know the answer specifically. Like I questioned myself toward the end of the night.
I'm sorry. I thought we had 100% on that. Never mind.
Yeah.
I just want to help out other people know the reasons why it takes time.
Yeah. I just don't want to misspeak on live stream.
You're smart. Very smart. Thank you. Next question. I was just trying to get everybody else informed as well.
Yeah, I get you.
But I haven't told anybody. So, Farah. Next question. I Elite PSB. This PSB is Planetside Battles that's happening right now. Lane Smash is going on. And then we got the Community Smash coming up next. Myself and Farah and Poonanners are going to basically take part. Corrales is doing freaking an amazing job with the community doing Community Smash. It's a one-time event that is going to be epic. And I mean epic. I don't really know who that says that version. But anyways, long story short, get a chance to... check it out, guys. Honestly, if you did not sign up, don't worry. You'll have an opportunity to do it again. Cross has done this for a while. Farah is an amazing shoutcaster or analysis. I'm just the hype guy that just screams all day. I don't know what I'm looking at. So here we go. His question starts. You don't need to read the part Arshee asked part. Just read the question. How many features Planetside 1? Go.
So first off, Farah, thank you for doing everything that you're doing. You're probably my favorite caster. No offense, Arshee.
Mother.
Very like detailed.
What?
Yeah,
all right, we're done.
Very gameplay oriented. Your knowledge is unmatched about the game.
We're done out of here, guys. Just kidding. I'm just
oh
kidding.
my god, how dare
I'm just
you?
kidding. I'm just kidding. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right, so let's see. Spoke with Arshee and he asked me to dump some feedback here. How many features from Planetside 1 does the team feel has a home in Planetside 2 and is on a developer wish list? This list can range from, yeah, this is a long list. Okay, so LLUs is something that we've talked about. I've actually started prototyping it, but this was a couple years ago. Those prototypes are lost and we have to do it over again. But it is like anything that breaks up the stagnation from the front lines is definitely something that we'd look at. Base fuel is hard to, I'll just go down this list.
Yeah, just
base
do
fuel is
LLU.
something that we've
Use
we've talked about, probably don't have plans for it. Hacking enemy vehicles has been prototyped in the past, don't have plans for it. Spawn binding, we just need to restructure the spawn system, so no real plans for it. Transporting vehicles via the warp gates would be nice to do, but not technically possible at this moment. Enhanced voice macros, current system pales in comparison. Would be nice. Voice actors, I think, are probably the main problem here. Intercontinental Lattice, larger strategic play. Intercontinental Lattice does not work, but larger strategic play is probably a better way of thinking of it. Something that we'd probably like to do in the future. Continent capitals, subbase with upgrades and other subbases, upgrades with other features. I need more information on this. Equivalent to core combat module upgrades. This is kind of sort of going to be going in the next update. The vehicle's currently missing. Stealth, or is the Phantasm, the Flail, yada yada. I don't know enough about the vehicles from Planetside 1 to make direct comparisons, but there's no plans for new vehicles anyway outside the Colossus currently. Interceptors might get redone at some point to be like actual interceptors, but we'll see. Vanu weaponry, the ancient Vanu stuff. Like we want to do more crazy stuff in the future. It comes down to how tolerant the community is of our experimentation.
Guys in the community right now in chat, can I actually get a yes, we want you to experiment like crazy, or no? That's all I want, a yes or no. No means you don't want them to experiment. Yes, you want them to experiment. Go ahead and spam it across the board, guys. We only have 300 people here. Let's see how many people are interested.
Yes,
I want to show Wrel. I want to
yes,
show Wrel. I want to see
one.
more yeses for the next basically 20 seconds. And don't stop saying yes for the next 20 seconds to prove to you, Wrel, your excitement and your energy, guys. Look at that yes go across the board, Wrel. Experiment away. We love you. You know how to basically do this, and you make us all happy, man. I appreciate it. And I basically got about 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds of yeses to show proof to Wrel. These guys are willing to type yes to show to you we want you to experiment. Make our minds blown. Change Planetside 2 to really fun new adventures for us. We have been doing
no new
this
content ever. No new content ever.
Wait, what?
I
Really? You only read
yeah.
you only read one comment
the
out of all the
planet.
mother. Okay.
That's the only one I saw.
So we're gonna go basically one more minute for Farah's question because I have a question on top of that. Is it okay if we talk about the stuff you actually worked around, like the experimentation stuff like that you did already in that list, or you want to talk about it? Most skip. You said some prototype.
I mean, there's not too much to really talk about. So like the LLUs, for example, is something that I was toying with. I think capture the flag mechanics and just different base mechanics in general are something that we want to do moving forward because capture and hold works, but we could do so much more. I have prototyped something in the past where I was like, well, I guess the prototype doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Base fuels, though, if we want to go deeper into that. So the argument here, just to go into it, is that you could have, for example, ants like refilling at the ammo towers with like nanites and then powering a base and that sort of thing. And the bases could get all sorts of like fun, upgrades. It did used to fuel spawns, for example, in Planetside 1. And so the trick here is, like, if you want that to happen, it kind of butts up against some of the problems that we have with accessibility in this game. People right now love that the game moves as fast as it does, but maybe it's gone a little bit too far. But going back this direction, making it rely on, for example, if a base relied on spawning at Arshee staring at his watch, if a base relied on participating in what's like not a very popular mechanic because it's simply not fun, like going up to accordion node and then draining it by just holding mouse click and then leaving is not super fun. So we wouldn't want to emphasize that until that is resolved, right? Until it becomes a fun part of the game. Then you can kind of make the argument for base fuel.
Well said. Thank you. Let's go next question.
Okay.
You did fantastic.
I have to go twice as fast for the next
You were
ones.
kicking back. Well, Pharaoh's was like free when I asked him to. He got permission from me because literally, guys, Farah is your basically number one shoutcaster. The community has already told me that. So I said, Farah, give us your knowledge, and he did it. Thank you. Vindicor, Outfit, V, The Vindicators, Emerald Server, Faction, Vana Sovereignty. Your question.
Are there any mechanics that you would like to implement to encourage flow between territories and make it easier to attack bases? As all too often, squads redeploy to another fight rather than mount up and fight through the field. Yeah, so I think that the concept of doing like Sirius had a micro lattice, concept and that sort of thing. I think that in between territories, emphasizing like vehicle capture points is probably like a good way to go, because it helps stop backcapping, like having to redeploy somebody all the way back once you're trying to like fight across the field. Just because there's like some infiltrator on point or whatever, that's always obnoxious. But then things like LOU, if we go that direction, would be a way to create kind of a micro, like a mini game that could you could push up and then instantly capture the base, and that breaks stagnation as well. So we'll have to see. I think if we were to, for example, do new continents, it would incorporate more of these lessons from the past. And I agree that stagnation is like it's pretty bad right now, and squads do like rather redeploy elsewhere because it's faster and more effective. So if you make the game about moving, through doing those open field fights, then it's probably going to be more fun for everybody. Everybody.
You have basically a minute if you want.
We're good.
Perfect.
We're good.
Well said.
Thank you, Vindy.
There we go. Next question. Did I just do it twice? That was the same twice question.
All right. So are the mechanics?
No. Hold on. Oh no, I did not. Oh, I missed the question. Hold on. Go says, and I'll basically try to bring this question in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Clutch from CUSA, Clutchtastic, Emerald, Terran Republic. Only one question. Are the devs working on separating outfit armory permissions to be in outfit rank specific? For example, separate permissions for using orbitals. So what we focused on for the first time was trying to get like a general permission set that we can use, and then that's why some things were kind of rolled together, like expeditions was with bastions, and then expeditions. The more granular we make it, the more difficult it is for us tech side because of just how the system is set up. But I do agree that it would be nice to like check all the boxes, right? So like this asset has like these people are able to use it, that sort of thing. It wouldn't. I think we're probably going to step away from doing like the quality of life outfit stuff for a little bit, since that we've kind of saturated the outfit portion of the player base currently, and then needs time to get it acclimated to metas and that sort of thing. But it is something that makes sense for us to do in the future, like if we do another big outfit-oriented update.
Awesome. So my clarification on this, just to be on the same page, is that we had an issue with Steel Rain and Bastion be on the same actual permission. We separated that, and now we have a problem with I guess it was something along the lines of like orbitals and orbitals and something Bastion were together, something like that. Basically, they want to have a separate checkbox to say this outfit rank can use orbitals, this outfit rank can use bastions, this outfit rank can use Steel Rain, this outfit rank can use heavy. Can we get something like that?
Well, that would be the ideal. So, like I said, if we end up doing another big outfit-oriented update, that is something that we'd probably want to look into doing.
Perfect. Thank you. And it's not in the works right now, right?
No.
Thank you.
Nope.
That's all I want to confirm. Thank you very much. Next question. FIFA. The outfit named FIFA. Ironforge Alliance. Server Connery. Faction New Conglomerate. And also, I apologize, Clutch. I didn't say your name. That was Kusa Clutch from the Terran Republic. Pleasure to see you, buddy. I was having a heart attack because I missed the question on the 18 and those FIFAs that I missed it. Now I have backup. All right, go ahead.
This game has had a large history of contention and distaste with regards to changes of specific playstyles and metas, usually with very vocal extremes and not necessarily middle ground. Knowing that, how can we as a community bring concerns about specific aspects of Planetside 2 in a fair way to the developers of Rogue Planet games that allow for a response with sufficient context and or potential solutions that explain why decisions are made the way they are? Okay, very good question. Thank you for doing this question instead of something like can I have, because it's a complicated problem. It's always a complicated problem because we have a sandbox game that is very it doesn't cater to any one specific style of play. There's many ways to play the game, and that's honestly one of the pieces that's made Planetside 2 kind of what it is and helped it stand the test of time. So whenever we make balance changes, we kind of have to focus on things that they feel like outliers, and they feel like we can make the game as a whole better for having changed. So Combined Arms Initiative, the notorious update, the intentions were to do that, to kind of help new players and reduce the feeling of being destroyed instantly and vehicles just being able to farm infantry for days. So some of it stayed, some of it went. And I think we're at that point where most of it is balanced now in a way that kind of it's very rare, for example, nowadays to see tanks just like sitting on hillsides and just like shelling a spawn point. That's kind of gone away for a lot of different reasons, but in part because of the Combined Arms Initiative. So I think the way that you can help us offer feedback is to just you do a post and then here are your rationale behind these sorts of opinions that you have. It's like if you're an air player, you're going to see the game differently as a vehicle player, differently as an infantry player, differently than a construction player. So we have to kind of filter what you're saying. It's really hard to have a unified thought process behind like what the game should be, unless it's coming from the developers themselves. And just because, again, everybody operates very differently. So just keep doing what you're doing, but any sort of feedback, try to keep it kind of level-headed and
Clear, concise.
Concise, and like consider the perspectives of others if you can as well.
Awesome. At the same time, guys, don't give 46-page papers anymore to anybody ever again. I can't
really
handle
hard to read that.
I cannot handle that. I had to read it all and tell you literally, no, I'm talking to. So next question I have for you on the same page. If basically you're saying post on the forums, are we talking about Reddit forums or are we talking about Planetside 2 forums?
Reddit is much easier for me to read because I am on it all the time.
Awesome.
But anywhere, honestly.
Do you want it to be at Wrel on that type of question? That way they know this is a context question from their community, gathered, delivered, and it says Wrel in the title, so that way it's kind of handed.
No.
How would you like the title? How would you like the body to be like it?
It's more like you should be engaging in a discussion with your community, your fellow community members, and then we as developers are observing that interaction. Like it shouldn't be stated directly to us for the most part. Like if it's a question about a bug or something like that, like it makes sense. But you should be sharing your thoughts and opinions, not saying like, hey, do this, because that doesn't make sense.
I'm going to give you guys a taste of what I just did right now with these votes. There's 18 votes on that FIFA post right there. Get 18 of your friends to go and immediately comment on the Reddit post after you post it to show basically your community agrees to this. Put a single message underneath it to help push the idea that this is an important message from your community. If you post it by yourself and none of your alpha gets behind it, I'm sorry, you're not a community, you're a single person. So get your community together and start posting on your Reddit post and pushing it to show proof, all the people that do agree, and it actually is an actual message that everyone should pay attention to versus a single person expecting results. Thanks, guys. Let's go next question.
Copper says that it's vote brigading. This is technically against Reddit standards, so
what?
Don't.
I didn't know that.
I think it's kind of a thing.
You're a community.
Yeah.
What?
No, it's gotta be like.
Oh God,
anyway.
Take it back. Oh God,
Yeah.
I didn't know that's a thing.
Tajir, cancel that one for me whenever you get a chance. I didn't know that was vote brigading. What does that mean?
Google that for me later. Okay, so next question. TG, it's VTS Tactical Gamer. Good to see you guys again. Faction, New Conglomerate, Server, Emerald. Their question. Oh, I didn't go to the website.
See.
Holy crap. I did not see that one.
We don't need to do it. The mandate system was announced. Is it still in the pipeline? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yep.
What does yes mean?
Yes.
No, I mean, like, do you want to give more context behind your yes? Yes means like in a
so
year,
that
months, weeks?
I would say certainly before the end of the year.
Oh,
yeah.
We got it. Boom.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
we got him.
He just took my quote.
Oh.
I can't push the button because there's no button pushing on the message. I want to push it so bad. All right, Kamikaze, one of our content creators. There he is, beautiful man. Server, Connery, Faction, NC. If you guys don't know him, he's a Twitch streamer. He's also a YouTuber, incredibly informed, positive, super big smile. Look at the smile on his face right now, live on stream. If he's actually I said that again. It's none of those quotes. Go ahead. His question.
Firstly, congratulations on an incredible last couple of months with updates and content. Oh, thank you, Kami. The energy within the community and from what we can see from the dev team has been electric. Question, can we expect to see more Empire-specific vehicles grace the battlefield? If not, something that is planned now, is there a chance that we may see more variety in vehicles on the battlefield in the future? New faction-specific vehicles will help give factions more of a unique identity and bring about new options for armor columns. Also, in addition to that, are there plans to further improve the roles that armor has in relation to objectives? Will base design change to accommodate vehicles in a more meaningful way? Is this something that the base mod system can accommodate? Thanks in advance. So there's no plans for more Empire-specific vehicles at this time. However, we do want to further diversify the factions as a whole. That's the direction we want to move. We don't want to move the other way.
Awesome.
As far as like vehicles in relation to objectives, so like more vehicle capture points and that sort of thing, I do think that we should incorporate them more. Yes.
And just because I just want to ask this at the end, so that way, because they're gonna be like, they didn't put in their question, to add that in the end. Sorry guys, if you don't like it, let me know in the ArsheeTV feedback. Do you have implications? Do you have ideas that this will come out in this year at least? Now, we're not quoting you. We're not saying you didn't bring it out, you little... But I'm saying, is this also in your mindset to give us opportunities to have different battles, like with vehicles like that? Objective with vehicles?
So
like
for
the
this,
LLU.
So for in general, I don't like that question because when you feel like you're getting strapped to a timeline, it's hard.
Thank you.
The community like they tend to glom onto that. Even if you say maybe it'll make its way. But no, for this one in particular, we definitely will have some more vehicle related objectives coming later this year.
Awesome. Okay, and if it doesn't come out, guys, don't quote them on this, guys. COVID-19 is not fair to all of us right now, making it more difficult for all of us in our workflows. I'm not joking. I've been telling you guys this time and time again. Please be safe out there and wash your hands. You sick little. So let's go to the next one. Oh, that's 7 minutes left. All right, so let's go ahead and basically GSLD. Janus outfit, the Guardian Shield, Emeralds, a servant faction, new conglomerate, and their question.
I noticed that that the last two updates, including Colossus update, added onto something from Escalation. The tactical slot update allowed us to spend merit for useful items, and the Colossus update will allow new ways to spend outfit resources. Will this be the case from now on, where one major update happens and the next few updates will add on to it? Or is this just coincidence? Certainly not a coincidence. We don't want to leave these new systems kind of flapping in the wind. What we do though is a baseline implementation and then leave room for growth later. So we definitely want to continue to expand on these systems as it makes sense. And that's it. I think just to waste some more of my time, over the coming year and the year after even, we want to try to streamline the systems that we have in the game, because there's a lot of stuff right now, and it needs to feel, the pace of it needs to kind of get better and easier to understand and that sort of thing. So yeah, we don't just want to add more stuff, but certainly more stuff is on the way.
Great. That's the next question. Trying to wrap it up. Faber One, content creator, Twitch streamer, was there for TATF's charity stream. Give him some love, guys. This guy did it twice, man, for the vegan charity. Well done, Faber One. I love you, man. And putting yourself out there and giving these guys the energy they needed for a 24-hour stream. Doctors Without Borders. Great work, man. Hands down. And also, he is the #1 best dressed man in Planetside 2. Give him that title, guys. Give him that title. All right. So content creator, check out his Twitch stream, his YouTube brand. He's amazing. Server Miller, faction VS. Question.
After the launch of PSA on PC, a release on both PS4 and Xbox One was planned as well. Unfortunately, PSA is no more, but consoles are still very relevant in 2020, especially with the next gen coming soon. The PS4 clearly lacks the powerful hardware to overcome the technical hurdles of our beloved MMO FPS, but are the PS5 and Xbox One X being considered to appeal to a bigger audience? Kind regards from a member of the PC Master Race. So you've you've noticed the hurdles that we have development-wise with getting things to PS4. Right now, it is not only that we have to. So whenever we port a system over to PS4, if it is UI intensive, there's UI that needs to be redone, like completely redone. We don't have a consolidated UI. And in fact, one of the people who are, or the individual that's being hired is on May 11th, rather, he's going to be doing some work for us. The majority of that work is UI oriented. So that's to help us, get the stuff to PS4. No plans for Xbox One. And I don't want to say that there are concrete plans one way or another for PS5, but I think it all needs to kind of be investigated right now, which is why we're kind of going through the steps to try to get escalation to PS4.
Very good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Next question. Pigs, Steel Slayer 20, outfit, Space Pigs, server, Connery, faction, Terran Republic, and their question.
Will we be able to get customization specific to the bigger outfits, like having a helmet or uniform specific to Recursion or Pigs or Dim Giant that can't be accessed by anyone other than a specific rank in the outfit or specific permissions? Would be cool to have. No plans for it currently, or no plans at all realistically, because we need to figure out like what the rules really need to be for outfits as far as like size and that sort of thing. So yeah, like don't really want to throw out special privileges till we got that all sorted.
Awesome. And do you have an idea that this could actually happen, anytime soon, or you're looking at like maybe next year? That way they don't basically keep asking the question.
I think this question is more like a next year question.
Cool. Because I know that from my logic, from talking to the devs, I think it's a next year question. Let's go next. VCO, Walmart Greeter, Voodoo Companies. Good to see you guys. I'm not a VS main. Get it right. Anyways, server Emerald, faction NC, new conglomerate, and congratulations to you guys on the Bash and Smash. Go ahead.
I'll say after the qualification phase reset during the first Outfit Wars Alpha preseason, we saw a few smaller but determined outfits manage to farm enough score to participate in one of the Desolation matches. Some of them were unable to bring a 48-man platoon team or had to heavily rely on outside ringers. With the new Overwatch Alpha Wars formula. This happens internally all the time too. Trying to make it easier for casual outfits to garner points. What steps have you considered to make sure that only outfits that can actually field a full 48-man team without Smurfs are not being denied a potential match? So, good question. I think that this qualification season is going to be a lot more fair in that regards, because you can't farm in the middle of the night. And capturing bases or owning territory doesn't necessarily matter. It's about how you perform in the fights. And then that will lend itself to some of the either the larger or even the more skillful outfits, and especially the ones who have who engage in QRF gameplay. Am I saying that right? Quick redeploy? No.
Rapid redeploy.
Right.
All right. Yeah, I think. I don't know.
Quick redeploy force.
Yeah.
QRF.
Yes.
Those people definitely get a boon in this update. So we'll see how it shakes out. Continue to make changes as necessary.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's go to the next question, and this will be up to 3 o'clock, and I'm going to ask you a question after this one. AODR Catfish 123, Angels of Death TR, Server Emerald, Faction Terran Republic, their question.
With the recent voice comms being broken quite a while, do you or can you foresee any other comm breaking changes? In-game comms are the heart of coordination. Listen, we're not trying to break things, okay? It just happened. I'm not sure why it happened, but we're trying to figure that out right now. So,
awesome. Are you involved in comms? Is that your job?
No.
Okay.
No.
Thank you. Just want to make sure people stop asking. Wrel.
Yeah, no, we mentioned it before in the stream, but that's a programmer's job, and I'm a designer. Yeah.
Just want to make sure. Okay. So we'll to basically learn about that in the next time in the future, probably in 2021. Thank you. And Wrel, I've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions left. Would you be interested in finishing it, or we can basically finalize it? Up to you, because I honored you 1 hour, but I think we should basically just end it right here and just watch the video, because I promised you 1 hour.
You said you had a question?
Not me personally. I'm going to show you a video if you like.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, you want to show the video?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. Just to basically show the last questions, guys. All of you guys, thank you guys so much for submitting. We're just going to show the question. Rel's not going to answer it. We're just going to go quick to show this that I had it available. There you go, Todd Gray. Love you, buddy. Make sure you get more votes next time. And then there's Western Tacticals. Basically, love you, Dr. Muddy Pants. He goes in there saying huge fan. I'll send that directly to him, basically as a respect to Rel. Next question from Atypic from Vod. Get more votes, guys, because there's only this Western out there. Sentinels, Vod, Atypic, one of the shoutcasters. Great job on your API stuff that you created. I don't know anything about programming. Here's the next question from IFCU, from Internal Cobalt Unit. Thank you so much for posting your question and your efforts, guys, honestly. And the next one is and God.
Can I get that erased as well? If you can, Giovanna J. Thanks.
Okay, it's spelled differently.
Yeah, so from little Lieutenant Nice Nikki, pleasure to see you again, buddy. And then we got Cobalt Strikers. You didn't even fill it out right, but anyways, thank you for your post. And then same time Trooper. I love you, man. To be confirmed. Really, you little. You didn't even post the rest of it.
Participation trophies.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you guys so much. And I just want to basically tell you guys right now, Ewog is my admin, my COO for ArsheeTV. Go to ArsheeTV.com. You can see who Ewog is. He does not play Planetside 2. And he makes your outfit highlight spotlight videos. And he has the newest one ready. I am self-promoting myself. It sounds like it on my own channel. But I'm self-promoting Ewog because he puts in the effort. And he made this video through his eyes. I don't even edit, guys. All I do is network. All I do is talk. I'm just a talker. So let's go watch that video. I'm going to give him some love for all of the effort and energy he puts into ArsheeTV. And for me, thank you so much, buddy. And here is that video. We're going to go to the Bureau back screen so I can get everything ready. See you guys in less than 1 minute so I can get that ready. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys were about to watch the video. At the end of this video, we will grab 3 questions. The way I'll grab 3 questions from the audience, from chat, is I will throw down an equal sign barrier. Once that goes up, when you do an @ArsheeTV and then space, type your question, I will grab the first 3 that type their question after my equal sign barrier. I'll do it at random. You won't even have a clue. Hopefully you're watching the video. At the end of the video, I will give you time to basically have the equal sign. So don't basically worry about chat right now. Watch the video. I hope you guys have fun. Thank you all to all those individuals in Outfit Part 3 for your Outfit Spotlight. This was a month ago, guys. It takes that much work to basically do so much here. And thank you, Ewag, once again. Wrel, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and basically get this show on the road. That's what I'm talking about. Look at these guys. Oh my God. That was incredible tonight, man.
You have to promise us good fights. That's pretty much it.
How you guys all doing? Yes. Look at you. Thank you guys so much for meeting me in the center. Go ahead and grab your favorite outfits. Go ahead and grab your favorite vehicles. Holy. Yes. You guys are insane. And you guys look so fantastic on stream right now. You should see it. It's insane. It doesn't give us a chance to see all names. I wish there was a way to see all names in the outfit.
Listening to orders, but beyond that, just a desire to play the game, have fun, and trying.
Right now, let's go check this out live. We got Derp going in over there. D-Nice is going after it. D-Nice is going to do whatever he can. Oh, D-Nice is still alive. Can D-Nice get the Sunder? Can D-Nice get it? Oh, what is happening? The last Ravens have been called out with the gun claps. They're shooting like crazy. There's insanity inside this room. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is a moving bastion. Oh my God. They're shredding everything inside of here. They can't stop it. Everything is going to die. Oh. Oh. Oh my God.
So we'll be doing zombie.
Oh my God, look at this entire armor pull from both platoons pushing onto the crowd, getting rid of all of this man-made base design. Terrible. Do not get in front of the Reapers, I repeat. Oh, this guy's going to get destroyed by recursion. Holy crap. Did Theron see him? Theron saw him! Can Theron shoot him? Oh, no! Oh, they're going to destroy B-Way! B-Way is going to get destroyed with this mech. Oh, I mean, delivery, pizza delivery, pizza delivery, pizza delivery, pizza delivery, pizza delivery. God, I want more pizza delivery in my life. Can I get a pizza delivery tonight? TLC moving in. TLC is going to the waypoint. Great freaking movement. Unbelievable coordination from TLC. Oh my God. So fast. Let's get a chance to see what Conflict is doing. Conflict is shooting people in the face. Can Conflict is getting the Can Conflict do it? Oh God, that was a ring around it. Rosie. He's gonna take it again, and he's gonna dodge everything, and he survived it. How did he do that? Defensive change is a monster with that movement. Blasted, he's going inside. Can he clear everyone in here? Can defensive change clear everyone? Holy mother of! Everything is being pushed on the A from the NC, from the BS. This is complete chaos. I'm seriously sitting here trying my best to give you this. But 2, 1. What the hell just happened? This is insane. What the? Give up. I'm out of here. I'm getting out. This is unbelievable. This is not.
You're fighting some really good
I
players.
lost my headset again.
They did awesome. They did an awesome job.
What the heck is happening? Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. I love you all, hands down. Thanks for stopping by, being a part of the community. You all know that basically I put in my heart and soul into this. I only ask for from you is 2 things, being positive and respectful. You all have done that time and time again. And I'm here because of you guys giving me that energy on my DMs, in the chat. Always will be here as much as I possibly can as I grow, trying to be the #1 Twitch stream representative with those top individuals to bring that message across to the world. Thank you guys. You know how much I do love you. And here goes that question. Get ready for it. You guys will only get one question each. Make sure you don't spam more than like 2 different questions and stuff. And let's go ahead and switch the chat back over and give a chance for Wrel to answer 3 questions. And here it goes. The 3 questions. Holy mother of...
Yeah. Was wondering who had the copy and paste ready.
Oh my god, I've never seen that in my entire life. It looks like officially... I'm going to do my voice this time.
Let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, the number 1 person who did it perfectly is Jaden Devon. And number 2 is Bear With. And number 3 is Orion. That's the 3 people, and their questions are... With all the amazing content that has been coming out, will we be getting an update dedicated to fixing bugs, especially ones that have been around for years?
So I wouldn't say an update dedicated to fixing bugs, because that's not it's not super sexy. But we are certainly going to be making an effort to do more bug fix heavy updates. The scale of our updates is going to be a little bit like this. So during the lower ones, we want to focus more on the quality of life and the bug fixing, that sort of thing. There was a PTS update that went out yesterday that has a long-standing bug fix for Planetside 2, and that's going to be making its way this week, I believe. So just like an interim downtime, and anytime we're able to fix some of these long-standing bugs, we kind of just want to just kick it out, get it fixed and make the game better.
Awesome. Just to show these individuals so that way they know who really won right there. There's their questions going across, and there's the next question right there. That way you guys are wondering, okay, when ArsheeTV just push the equal sign, this is what's on my screen, guys. I'm sorry if you guys have something else. This is what I see, and there's no way I can basically do some ridiculous stuff on that. All right, so next question, bear with me, at ArsheeTV. How many Colossus vehicles are you planning on allowing each outfit to have stored in the outfit's resource? Example, each outfit can hold 1 Bastion.
Yeah, still undecided on that. So the balance is going to depend on how strong we want to make it, right? So if it's too strong, then you only want to pull it when a bastion's up, maybe, unless it's able to farm vehicles, and that wouldn't be great. If it's too expensive, people aren't going to pull it unless they know that they can do a whole lot with it. If the bastion is able to counter it too easily, then people aren't even going to want to pull it when there's a bastion up. Instead, they'll just pull it when they want to screw around and farm people. So it's a balance. Off the top of my head, it's I'm thinking of maybe 2 to 4, probably 2 to start out with, and we could always change that later. Totally willing to do it, but again, it all has to go through balancing first. And none of that's been done thus far. We're focusing on getting it functional, and even the stuff that you saw in the stream is just it's all prototypes.
Awesome. Well said. And then last one. Oh, Ryan. Will there be any changes to bases and terrain on Indar and Esmir?
Yes. Next question.
Oh, that's it. That's all we got for today.
That's all you get.
That's all you get, guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to basically respect Wrel going off the time on 3 minutes and 14 seconds. Give it up to this man. He gave us the additional 14 minutes. He has got to go basically back to his work. I also have an outfit spotlight next, and I hope to see you guys in the next 45 minutes as I go get prepped for that. I love you all. Let's go and give it to another Planetside 2 streamer. This individual is somebody who I met in one of the first times I basically started streaming. Let's give it up to Nico101, guys. I'm rating him right now. And let's make sure we basically spread that love in his chat. Thank you all for stopping by. I love you all. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, thank you guys.
Raid. Just give me 2 seconds so I can make sure Nico101 talks to me for 5 seconds, and then we'll...
Oh, that's funny. I'm
1 second. 1 second. Raid went through.